What's going on, everybody? It's Pelfrey, and I just got the Aquatic Life T5 hybrid fixture in the mail. Probably the UPS man dropped it off about 10 minutes ago. I didn't do any video of me getting it set up or whatever, but basically the instructions are pretty straightforward. Whenever you follow the instructions, it is two separate T5 fixtures here. This holds two bulbs, this holds two bulbs. They're controlled separately and they have power cords separately. Now, they come with some clips here so you can do some cable management. The important thing to remember is before you put on the brackets, you have to install your cable hanging kit. Now my plan is to hang this off of my 80/20 stand. I hope it's going to hold. I may have to upgrade the 80/20 a little bit, but we'll see. But it's pretty neat. The brackets are a little flimsy. It is basically two Aquatic Life fixtures, T5 fixtures, and they made some fancy brackets for it. Unfortunately, I don't have the 360, so this isn't going to work for me. That's why I have these in here. I'm going to attach the 360s, the 160 to these somehow. But it comes with multiple sets of screws. We have some long screws in here and some short screws. The short screws basically button this piece down so that it doesn't move back and forth. Same with if you put the Kessil mount in there. You can see here there's a mount hole there and a mount hole there. But it comes with about 8 long screws. You only need 2 long screws per fixture. The fixtures already have screws in them, so you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Those stay in the fixture. The long screws go here, 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 and on the side there. And it's the same for the other side. At the moment, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Was on the fence whether or not I was going to actually pick it up, but I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Unfortunately, I did order some bulbs, and they did not come in today, so I'm going to have to table this project for now. Get the new bulbs in, which I ordered Coral Plus and a actinic bulb. I'm going to mix that with the Blue Plus I currently, the Blue Plus I currently have on the tank. Throw the 160s in here and see where we go from there. But right now, I'm very excited about this fixture. The only concern that I have is, in fact, the hanging situation. And it does come with the hanging kit, which is very, very nice. I'm just going to figure out, and I hope the 10 series 80/20 that I have already will work. So we'll pick back up on this video as I get the pieces for it. The Aquatic Life 36-inch T5 hybrid fixture is on the Red Sea Reefer 250. Not real sure how well this is going to show up. I have a flashlight. Kind of show you what I did here. You can see right there. That's the mounting point for the 80/20, and basically I just raised it up. I actually put some foam there in between the tank and the 80/20 just to prevent some deflection and it falling into the tank. And I've got all the cables tied up along the 80/20 and on top of the fixture here to try to hide them. I have the Kessil 160s mounted to the just regular brackets that this comes with, the Aquatic Life fixture. I have the Neptune AFS zip tied and it works perfectly. And then the other Kessil running the same way, just screwed into the just the regular generic bracket. Up on the top here, I took the loop and stuck it in a fitting and adjusted it. As far as power is concerned, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but basically I got a 6-foot splitter, Y splitter, to run the T5s. So I'm running a Blue Plus. This is an actinic. This is a Coral Plus and a Blue Plus and the Kessils. I'm very satisfied and happy with this fixture. I would definitely recommend this fixture. I really like the fact that it is now on a hanging kit and I can move it up and down as needed. I would say at the moment I'm probably a foot or more off of the tank. The Kessils should be at a pretty good intensity. Almost, if they're not at the max, they should almost be at their max intensity, just because of the time of the day. I actually got the fixture on the tank last night, so it's been on the tank for less than 24 hours, so can't report any good news or bad news down here. This hammer here, which is probably pretty hard to see, is huge, and I don't know what's going on with it exactly, but it could be the light, who knows. This acro right here is encrusting. It's been doing better and actually increased the intensity on the Kessils, so the T5s are definitely not going to hurt. This has been mentioned before, but basically this is really one of the downfalls is the wire management of this this setup. This is one fixture, this is one fixture. As you can see here, it's got a power cord that comes out the front here, and you just have to manage it, and they give you some clips to manage the cables. And then the other fixture here comes out the back. So basically you're buying two fixtures, and then you're spending a whole lot of money on brackets that they came up with. But to me, it was worth it. The Sunblaster T5s fixtures that I had on the tank worked. The reflectors definitely were not as good. This setup right here is actually pushing the light down instead of out into the room. And of course you do get some bleed over, but for the most part, it's really not that bad. I'm gonna have to do an update video, and hopefully, I don't know if I can get this light switch on. Nah, it doesn't do it justice. I'll have to do an update video whenever I have some better light and kind of show you what's going on. But I did use the 80-20 to hang the fixture versus hanging it from the ceiling. I just didn't want to screw into the ceiling, and it shouldn't go anywhere. It should be good to go. The Aquatic Life fixture's not that heavy. It's just kind of awkward. So I set a piece of plywood across the top of the tank, set the fixture on it, and then that's kind of how I wired everything up from there. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. This video is probably not the best representation of the fixture, so I will work on that in the future. But for now, I wanted to share my experience so far with the fixture and just kind of show it off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.